Oh, hey, it's Corey from Sickosaurus.com, and I'm here to show you a new find. I was driving along down near my new place, and we saw in the corner of our eye a Speed Buggy, big old machine, arcade machine, complete with steering wheel, gas pedal and shifter, and an intact monitor. And I have it here for a video to show you now. Let's go take a look. And here it is, the Speed Buggy arcade machine. Steering wheel. As far as my research can tell me, it works almost like an optical mouse. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to hack into that yet. It's not like a potentiometer or anything. This is presumably just a regular switch that I can hook up the Arduino into. We have a nice monitor here, nothing cracked or scratched or anything. The body has a little bit of wear. Got the whole arcade machine set up, everything seems to be intact for the coin slots except for that's missing there. And very little rust, everything looks pretty good other than the wood on the corners here. I actually plugged it in and no go. So I don't intend to use it as an actual Speed Buggy game. I'm going to put in my own game, probably with an Ouya or just a small computer. Probably replace the monitor because I don't know how I'm going to get it onto that technology. I believe this game is from '85, and I'll put an annotation in the YouTube video right here if I'm incorrect, with the correct year. A little bit of a gas pedal right here. I'm not sure if that's going to be like a switch or a potentiometer or something. We'll find out. You have a speaker here. It's pretty exciting. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back of it. Alright, so opening this up, we have a lot of components on record. You got a power switch right here for the whole assembly. I didn't notice this power switch before when I tried it, so we're actually going to try turning that on as well and see if this thing runs. I actually was under the impression that it was broken because I only tried these two switches. Here's the fan. That goes up at the top there. So it looks like it just fell down. We'll set that on the bench. Here we have the coin cage. We have the coin receivers, counters. This is the back side of the gas pedal, and it's probably going to be pretty hard to see in the video, but it looks like there's a spring here, and then little gears that turn, presumably, some kind of potentiometer. So I should be able to send values through that and receive something on the Arduino. There's some speakers right there that we could hook into easily. Looks like a motherboard here with all kinds of game logic. Let's see, we got the gears up here for the steering wheel, and that's pretty interesting. I'm going to have to do some research to find out how that works, but hopefully we can hook into that. Simple switch for shifting. That goes back and forth and just looks like we got just power and ground, so it's just going to be an on or off value. That's pretty simple. Moving on up, we have the monitor itself. So I don't think I'll be able to plug into this in any way because it's old technology that I don't understand yet. But we'll see. We'll do some research. It certainly looks cool. I'd hate to take that out. If I could hack into that somehow, that'd be awesome. Moving up, there's the fan that I mentioned earlier, and this little piece just hook up in there. And up above, inside of there, you can't really see, but these wires right here lead to speakers in the top. Okay, you ready? See if it turns on. Okay, so earlier in this video, I said that I didn't think it worked because I already plugged it in and turned on what I thought was the on button. But clearly I was wrong. There's an additional power switch for, alright, self-test. It says hardware good. Oh wow, look at that. Looks like we have some hex values for the steering. Oh, can you see this on this camera?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is great. I thought this was broken. I thought I was going to convert this to my own game. Now I'm having second thoughts. This might be pretty kick-ass just having as my own thing. I don't know. Take a look at this. We've got the steering values changing. We got shifting, high, low, and low. No acceleration value. So it looks like that might be broken. What else do we have? Do we have coin 2? So coin 1. It's not giving any values for when I press these coin buttons. Let's put an actual quarter in there. After an exhaustive search of both the house and the car, I've come up with 3 Washingtons. Let's see if that... Aha! Coin 1 has changed. Coin 2. So we are now counting. Oh! Just like a real arcade machine. Look at that. So now, how cool is that? Some spiders in there. Can't start the game with spiders. I have a theory. I think because I have the back open, I might be in some kind of maintenance mode. So let's take a look towards the back. Now I've seen on other arcade machines, some have a little button in here that shows that it's the if it's taken off, it's like a safety thing. So I'm going to exercise caution and just do a little bit of research before I start sticking my hand in there. It's always good to not die with electric things that you're unfamiliar with. So I'll cut right now to that, and I will be more knowledgeable. Alright, so there was a switch for some kind of maintenance mode that I switched off, and here we are in the actual game, Speed Buggy. Now it's probably flashing with refresh in this camera, but hopefully you can see some of the graphics here. No sound. I do not hear any sound, unfortunately. Let's put a quarter in and see what happens. I hear sound. Oh, look at this. Woo! Let us try off-road. It's 5 laps. Select your course by turning and step on the accelerator. And this is what I was afraid of. When we were in the debug menu, we didn't get any information. Okay, maybe it does work. Let's see. Okay, so what happened there was I think it ran out of time for me to select a level, so it let me do it. So this gas pedal isn't working. When we were in the debug menu, we saw that, so I was kind of afraid this would happen. Is no information coming from that. So, next thing to do might be to take a look at the wire, see if there's anything broken, and maybe we can fix it. So I opened up this metal area, kind of crudely bent it because I didn't want to take the whole thing out, to get to the board for the game. And there's, you can't really see it well in there, but there's a little connector that's about 18 pins that goes in, and I found the manual online, and it told me that from the gas pedal, the ground would be pin 4 on that, and that the signal would be pin 9. So I put my voltmeter on that, and at first I got a voltage of 4 with no change from that signal. Another time I got consistently 0.2, which is odd results, and no change on the pedal. So then as I was playing around just touching ground to different pins, on pin 11 the gas pedal just started working. I was reading values as expected on here from 0 to 5 volts, and on the debug screen we were getting numbers from 0 to F, hexadecimal. So we're going to try it on the actual game and see if it works. I have no idea why it works, but I guess I'm happy if it does. As you can see, it's working. Extended time. Oh, other racers. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get that time. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, I'm up on my side. Oh. I don't know how I fixed it. And I don't like that. All I did was poke around a little bit, testing the voltages, and all of a sudden it worked. On a completely different pin than the readout says, which is interesting. So that was quite an adventure with the Speed Buggy. Originally I was going to turn this into my own game, but it looks like now that I have everything working, I'm just going to keep it as Speed Buggy, fix up the woodwork a little bit, maybe put a lamp inside of here, get it all cleaned up, and it should be a pretty cool thing to have in my garage. I'll probably just have to find another broken arcade machine to make my own game out of. I'd hate to ruin such a nice piece of machinery that still works. That's about it. Thank you for watching. I'm Corey Drake from Steakosaurus.com. You can follow me on Twitter at CoreyDrakeGames. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.